What's going on, guys? Hoodie Gaming here, and I'm going to use, statistically, rating-wise, the worst team in Madden, and by the looks of it, it's going to be the Dolphins. Let me look. Let me keep looking. Okay, so let me look at the Dolphins rating. 75. Okay, 75 offense, 75 off. Okay, so Dolphins are worse.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change...
Alright. And basically, I'm going to warm up.
By installing your game plan.
Basically, I'm going to try to rebuild them and take Miami to the Super Bowl. I am a Seattle fan.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but
I'll accept.
Start your week by installing
DK
your game
Slander
plan.
Only once. Russ
In
Slander
offense,
only
each
once.
week, once you've made your game plan, choose to start.
Because Russ just broke his finger and Gino did all right. I don't think he could perform better than Russ, though. I honestly don't. I'm planning on uploading these once every, say, every few days. So like once every day or every 2 days. And I'm just gonna like do 2 games at once or 3 maybe. It just depends. Let me turn the difficulty to all pro. Because I'm not good at Madden. I'm not bad. Take that back. I'm kinda bad. I'm not as good as I used to be. But anyways, Patriots, you know how that goes. Hopefully we don't get blown out. Now I need to know, do we still have Fitz? Not we. This isn't my team. Why am I saying we? Do they still have Fitzpatrick, or... I didn't know if they got Fitzpatrick or Tua in this.
Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough.
Let me look real quick. Oh, they got both. Honestly... I'm gonna play Tua this game. And I'm gonna see how it does.
It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Cam Newton.
So here comes the Patriots offense.
This is Madden 21.
Number 1, their new quarterback for 2020. That, of course, Cam Newton.
And when he's at the top of his game, you
If
see
you don't
that
like
big
that,
smile,
I apologize.
That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
They'll run for the first time down with James White. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason.
I'm gonna have auto on.
Flare, flare. Three.
Now Newton on first down. Now
Why?
he'll pull it down.
Why is he so quick?
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running. So it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're gonna
At the
throw it.
38-yard line.
On
they're
2nd
not.
down. It's White. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Yeah, they're gonna run it here.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Pretty sure it's a... Oh, no, pass.
First
No,
down,
I
here's
was
White.
right. It was a run.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try to
I
air
really
now
wanted
with
to get on
Newton.
a corner
Firing
there.
quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Watch the twist.
Sony Michel, his first carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run with White. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
There we go. Oh, no.
Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down,
Damn it.
slow to get up. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of
I mean,
week
they're
1.
gonna be
They didn't get the
uploading this
touchdown, but at least they got
Madden.
something.
And what I like about it is that
I'm
they
gonna
didn't
be
overthink
uploading-
it. Because you're exactly
I don't
right.
know.
A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season.
It just
They went
depends on
right
what I'm feeling.
downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man,
So, holding
complete.
call.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
You can't do that.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Oh, he's going to take a shot. Oh, this is
Oh,
taken
he
in. It's
hauled
complete.
in one-handed. Nice
And he'll be
catch.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
21, check back 21.
They'll run for the first time
Oh,
here with
that's-
Matt Breida. And
pretty
he'll get
quick.
this into enemy territory.
Only
but
1
not
yard,
by
but
much
it's
as
pretty
he's down to
quick.
the 48. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Can Tua
Looking to
throw that
pass.
far?
Tua out
Oh.
to his left.
Oh, I was
And that
holding
one
on
is
to it.
incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Dolphins nothing.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Big body.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The
What?
completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
When I see Mike Gesicki make a catch, I'm reminded of his athletic ability and Go back to the time we were leading up to the draft and showing his career highlights, including high school volleyball, where it appeared he was almost jumping over the net. I expect him to continue to grow in 2020, start to make progress in 2019. 5 touchdown catches and 570 total yards.
First down, Miami.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
No.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Charles, a peek there at the Dolphins draft class for 2020. A lot of guys here that will wind up contributors, but this draft is ultimately going to come down to one question: was Tua the right choice or not?
Well, that's how the game's played, isn't it? And remember, we talked about Tua possibly going to Miami for about a year prior to it actually happening. And Justin Herbert, Jordan Love, 2 quarterbacks that were still on the board. Those are the guys he'll get compared to.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Anthony Jennings brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Buying time to his left.
No.
And that'll be incomplete. Preston Williams, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Incomplete.
All right, if I get oh wait. Oh wait.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
I was about to say I'm about subbing Fitzpatrick, but never mind. Tua out here making plays.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Mike 52. Hey, pick your game up.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Mike 52.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
The
Dolphins get
the ball came out.
And they bring him down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A loss of 1 on the play.
Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Able to power through. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series.
I'm not going to show you guys the halftime
and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Over 1st and 10.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So
Tua.
that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Tua hit, and the ball is out.
My God.
But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tua setting up shop to throw again.
His thing's
Now
not.
the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long.
He's checking. Crash. Watch safety green. Down now. 50 Fury.
Tua sets up to pass.
Oh, I'm not.
He's
Oh, I
airing
did.
it out for Williams.
Nope,
And he
yeah, I
backs it
told, but
away,
that's
and it falls
fine.
down incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation: run it and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Shreds. Now a hit and a
Oh,
loose football.
no.
But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Time for our players spotlight, and it focuses in here on Cam Newton. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And
Come
with
on,
time
boys.
quickly
We can't
fading here in the
let
second
up
quarter,
a
not
field
sure how
goal.
aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in
I'm
this
definitely gonna have to
situation if they
rely on
decide to
draft
take a shot.
picks.
A good pick up there, a 22.
10 at the 41-yard line.
I got you, boy. Hey, right.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu.
Hey, it don't matter there.
And that'll bring up
Field goal
second
range, I
down.
think.
Throwing again. Newton on the move to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Don't say nothing.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh,
And
there's
past
no
the
way he
35,
did
he'll
not
be dropped a
fumble.
yard or two shy of the 30.
This ain't
And this
prime
offense
Cam
going to elect to
Newton.
burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
A 48-yard
They
This
missed.
has neither the distance nor the accuracy. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
He'll run it, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And able to get this out to the 25.
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And we remind you, lots more to come here in this opening weekend of the Return to Football 2020. Coming up later tonight, it's the national debut at SoFi Stadium in Southern California. The Cowboys and the Rams doing battle there. And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and
You have
Giants
some
from
other
MetLife Stadium,
teams.
and the
Yeah,
Titans
let
and
me know down
Broncos from
below in the
Mile High.
comments. And
They
I
run the
will.
option on second down.
No, I didn't know.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Charles Harris
If
able to
you
take him
have
down.
any
It's a loss of
suggestions in the
3.
comments, I was gonna say let me know.
So they're going option play on 3rd down. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I feel like
Not a
we
whole
could
lot
get
there.
this.
The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that
I
opportunity,
feel like we
he
could
may
get
keep it
this.
himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Needing the tough yards, they run it
Come
with
on.
their fullback. And boy, this is going to be close.
It says
That
3
mark looks a little
yards.
short, and he didn't get there. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach He knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my
said
offense.
1 rush, 3 yards.
Interesting. Back in their own territory now. We'll see what transpires.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! That's it! That's it, ready? 5-5-5.
Wow.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
Catch.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final
determination
determination
that was a good
on whether to
catch.
actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay
run
off
it,
for
I
him.
think.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident that he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
We're not down by
An
much. I can come
18-yard
back.
touchdown grab. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And he's got it as the lead is now 10-6. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
An ideal beginning of the drive there.
I feel like
as
he
they'll
should
get
be
20
wide
and
receiver
a first
1.
down.
If he's not already.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Nice
want
snag by
to
Devontae
actually
Parker.
run it.
While it took him 5 years in the league to have his first 1,000-yard season, he broke out in a big way. The former first-round pick had career highs across the board in 2019. In fact, his touchdown total for the year equaled his career total to date.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the
I
quarterback.
want to know who you got winning the Super Bowl IRL,
And you know you need good
and
blocking
then who
up
you
front in
got
order to
the
gain
Super
yardage,
Bowl
but
in
every one
this
of these
simulation.
RPOs,
Not
if you
simulation,
do it
but
right and they look the
in
same,
this
whether it's handed off
fantasy
inside
thing
or the
that I'm
quarterback
doing.
keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard.
He broke
and
one.
somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and goal.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Escaping the pressure right.
Please.
Now this
No.
one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Preston Williams there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead.
Sanders for the
On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing
Still have one full
between
quarter.
the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They gotta get their timing back.
Still couldn't do it.
Terrific running there to start the drive, as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? All of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Back now in Foxborough. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now a carry for White, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Oh, yes! Big man! Big man with the pick!
Picked off near the 44.
Big man!
And the return stops
Let's
at
go!
the 39-yard line.
When I played football, I was defensive tackle. That is big.
Reliving their old dreams, going
Let's
back to when
go.
they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them
Oh,
actually
fuck.
handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
I think I know who I'm going to throw
We're going to
to.
throw.
Oh! Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Rolling to his right.
No! No, not the big man!
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Hey, tight down, there you go.
From the gun, here's Newton. Connects with
Oh,
Sanu right
that's a good
side.
catch.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
He'll come back soon, I'll sub. It's fine. Cam won't run with a spy on
That's
him.
caught by Hollister. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Cam's
That'll
scared
be a
too.
New England first down, a gain of 12.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Newton. Flushed out right.
Never mind, he's
And
not
he can't
scared, but
find
he'll get
anywhere to
tackled.
go with it, and he goes down. Raekwon McMillan able to get him for a loss of about 3. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Newton steps. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Oh, there it
This
is.
gonna
First
be
pick of
intercepted.
Dolphin
It's the Pro Bowler
Dynasty.
Byron Jones. And a big
That's
return
what series
will
will
get
be
him all
called,
the way
Dolphin
down to
Dynasty.
35. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these
No.
two sides. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hit them.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They go with Howard again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
If I can score, I think I'll be good.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And he'll take this into the end zone for
There
a
it
Dolphins
is. I think that's
touchdown.
game.
15 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a
Up
two-score
by
game.
10.
You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is
I'm
walking
so
that
glad
line
that they don't
of
got Brady.
being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Newton to throw. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. They get 7
think
out
he's
of
only
that, so
thrown
they're
to
left
Edelman
with a
like
3rd
twice.
and 3. And the
Thought that
throw
was gonna
there
be
going to
another
be
good catch.
incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Justin Rohrwasser on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
No. Oh, he
And
got
this
it.
is right down the middle as
Damn.
he puts it through. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a 1-score game at 20-13. So we're back
They're
to
gonna-
a 1-score game, and now you figure we'll likely
Come
see
on.
an onside kick.
Yeah, they've only
Come
got
on.
the one timeout remaining,
Get it
so I
back.
think they've got
Get
to
it
take
back.
a chance of getting the ball back.
And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. I do get a kick out of seeing a team kneel down at the end of the game in victory formation and wrap one up, because most of the time a kneel down is not a good thing in football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning.
Best thing week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football, so to me, this seems like a case
And
of just
the
kind of taking
Dolphin
their medicine
Dynasty
there,
is
run the ball, see
1-0.
if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey
That's
begins.
going
Charles.
to
Week 1 in the
be
books. Gonna be a
video
great season.
1.
Oh, man, so
I'm going
much
to
to
do
look forward to.
a
Isn't it
full
nice to
video
get a
on
really
each
good
game.
right out of the gate? Preseason behind us.
I
All these
appreciate you
games
if you
count
watch
now,
it.
don't they?
Yeah, this is the
Leave a like
exciting
if you
time with
enjoyed.
just
Leave a
1 week
comment
gone
if you would
and
like
plenty
to
of
see
weeks to
something
come.
else. And I'll see you guys in the next one.